everyone. Sorry for the jiggle. It's been a few days since I last uploaded, for which I apologize, but my internet wasn't up to par at all, and I thought that maybe waiting for it a few times it would get better, but it just didn't. So here I am trying my luck again, and let's see how that goes. And plus, it's Monday, and I did say I would upload on Mondays, in general, like regularly. A little disclaimer before I begin with the reading. If you hear any weird noises, I'm sorry, but outside is almost a storm. Like, the weather is fine, but there's this horrendous wind just blowing everything around, and this house has a tin sort of, well, metal roof, so there's a lot of clanking going on around. So yeah, I'm sorry for any weird and creepy noises you might hear in the background. I have no idea, honestly. So without further ado, Virgo, this video today is for you. Your February horoscope, despite it being a little late. Right, we have Santa Muerte deck, the Tarot Mucha, and Starseed Oracle, like the other videos. As I said in the other videos, we have 4 cards per each deck to signal for the 4 weeks of the month, though the first one already passed. It's fine though, I mean, why not hear it anyway? I'm gonna move the cards to the side just so I have a little space to work here. And we're beginning with this, the Santa Muerte. Sorry if there is a weird angle of the camera. For some reason I can't place it right. Anyway, how is February gonna be for Virgo? What's February gonna be like for Virgo? And we have one already. I'm gonna put it over here. What's February gonna be like for Virgo? Oh, we have another one. It flipped in the deck, so we're just putting it out. What's February gonna be like? Oh, okay, this one wanted to come out. And for some reason I didn't place them right. Okay. What's February gonna be like for Virgo? And we have the last one. Okay, I'm gonna place the deck to the side so it doesn't get in the way. And we'll begin. First card, first week. It's the 9 of Wands. Second card for the second week. 4 of Pentacles, and both of them are in reverse. Forgot to mention. Third card, third week. It's an upright one. The 6 of Wands. Cool. And the last week is the 10 of Wands. You guys have 3 Wands cards, so there is a lot of action. Though, judging by the reversals, I would say actually a lot of inaction going on for the weeks. Alright, so we shall begin. I'm gonna pull those cards up closer so you can see the detailing. They're very beautiful, very colorful. Okay, so 6 of Wands in reverse for the first week. For you guys, I'm actually seeing that you're waiting for some kind of a message. This is pretty prominent as an energy, waiting for something. It's almost as if there is a kickstart energy, like acting out of the blue, but there is just one little thing that's stopping you and you're waiting for it to come. Also, this is a 6, so this could involve other people. So first week, pretty straightforward to me anyways, just waiting for this path to open, almost waiting for things to start going the way you want them to. And you're doing the good thing, at least. Since if you did give up and you didn't wait for it, or you just acted rashly without thinking, things would have just cut off right then and there. So waiting here was the right choice. This aside, second week, the Four of Pentacles, but in reverse. Here it is, just to me, this one is screaming saving up. I'm also hearing for some of you guys that you're saving up for a house. If this is the case, I have an advice for you. First off, don't get involved with other people. If you really wanna get this house or build a house, just don't get involved with others. Rely on yourself and make sure you can pay off what you're borrowing if you're borrowing from a bank. Because things could get pretty hectic if you do. But for those of you who are not buying a house, for you I'm seeing just saving up. So little things like little coins, they go a long way. Saving up here and not spending on just everything you think about would be the great thing to do in the second week of February. When you save up, you're gonna receive an opportunity to spend the money you saved. Like a little blessing in disguise. Third week, the Six of Wands. Returning victorious. I'm connecting this to the front, like here, to this week. To me, this is like you saved up and you got what you wanted, for some of you. For others, it's your second six. So I'm seeing a meeting up with somebody. Here, it could be avoiding somebody, but here you're meeting up with somebody and it's gonna go pretty good. Also, if you've been having arguments with anybody, because I'm hearing this for somebody, I don't know who this is going to resonate with, but if you've been having arguments with somebody, then you're going to be the one right. But there, even if you're not, I mean, there will be some kind of a resolution to this argument, and the relationships you guys have, they will be fine. They will get better along the way. Also, I'm seeing you raising your hand for something, like almost a yay motion, so be prepared for a little surprise in the third week. Fourth week is your third reverse card, Ten of Wands. This, as you can probably tell, is the pelvic, so stability. But in reverse, it's like you're floating almost. You have nothing to ground you. To me, at least, this is kind of avoiding to end the cycle, avoiding a decision or an action, and feeling almost weightless, if that makes sense. The way you would feel in the space, sort of without anything pulling you down, without anything keeping you grounded, and almost floating away from where you're supposed to be. That's how I'm feeling this. So in the end of the month, the last week, you should focus on grounding yourself. And finally, when you have the stability, you will know what to do. That's very important, because if you float away from the stability, then things will just be happening at random and you won't really know what's going on. Alright, so that's about the Santa Muerte deck. I am moving on to the Mucha, which in this case I will be using for relationships. That means friends, family, loved ones, like significant others, pretty much. How is February gonna be for Virgo regarding their relationships? February for Virgo regarding relationships. February for Virgo regarding relationships, and we have a bunch that fell out, but I caught them in air. So here we have it. This is the first one, the second one, third one, and fourth one. I'm gonna move the deck to the side again because it's spilled around the table. Okay, so there we go. So Virgo, your relationships for the first week, you have the Fool, Six of Swords, Ten of Cups, and Strength. Pretty nice. You guys have two major arcanas and a transition. That's very good for you. So for the first week, the Fool card. First week is overall just taking it however it comes. Seeing a circle, so for some of you, I'm hearing hanging out with a certain person a lot. For the first week, you spend time with a certain person or even an animal, because for some of you guys, I'm seeing a pet that you spend a lot of time with, or just catering to them, buying them stuff, things like that, going on walks. The first week was more concerning regarding taking care of being outside and doing other errands with or for somebody. But for some of you guys, I'm seeing meeting a new friend and this friend just kind of clicking there out of the blue. I don't know. This seems like a very small group of people would resonate with it, the new friend one. But for some of you, I'm really seeing this happy energy and overall just going outside and spending a lot of, not a lot, but spending quality time with somebody you find very important to yourself. That in contrast with the Six of Wands is very interesting. It's like waiting and waiting. Maybe you were waiting on whatever to do and spent the time waiting just being outside and spending time with loved ones, which is pretty good. I mean, that being the rest you take is very good. The Six of Swords, this one is a transition relationship wise. I see this. See, I was talking about an argument here. I see it here again. If you were arguing or in a disagreement with your loved one, here you're overcoming it. It's like taking the wall down and being sure to be clear on your thoughts, expressing what you think, and being mellow with your words. See, all the swords here are either laying down or turned around, which means that there were no sharp words said, or there shouldn't be any sharp words said. Overall, just being very kind. Excuse the noise. So, moving on from the very, very stormy waters to clear waters and new ground. Overall, very good card. I see you guys fixing a few relationships here and there. Maybe not even only yours, maybe somebody else's, giving advice, being the helpful hand. The Ten of Cups here is a reunion. I see you guys reuniting with either family, but it's a lot of people. For some of you, I'm seeing a reunion with somebody that's been gone for a very long time, somebody you did have big feelings for. But this is the end of a cycle. So to me, this person won't be going anywhere anymore. And if I connect it to this card, I'd say the person you were in a disagreement with, they're not going anywhere anymore. Everything is fine and they're gonna stay, and both of you will try to kind of resolve the situation better. I'm also seeing spilling of feelings, so I would say it would be a very emotional talk in the reunion. Very, very emotional. Oh, behind the house somebody is cutting wood or something, so if you hear this sound, I'm sorry. They've decided to be very noisy today. So, last week, the strength card. Spending quality time with the most loved one is what I'm hearing. Cuddling, watching movies. I'm just seeing a very calming day. Almost, it starts with a sad feeling, at least that's what I'm getting, or an uncomfortable feeling. But with the time, it kind of gets very calm, very nurturing almost. Yeah, the last week will be ending in a very nurturing relationship with somebody who might be older than you. That's what I'm seeing. So, to do a short recap about the relationships, taking up a new adventure, taking up a new friend, taking up a new offer, overall spending time with pets or loved ones, breaking out from an argument or disagreement with somebody that you find very dear with the help of somebody else, maybe, or you help somebody break out from the stormy waters. Overall, moving to a calm environment where everybody is happy to the most part, or to however much they can be anyway. Um, Overall, new grounds, new things to talk about, um, vantage points, or where you could actually agree with each other without getting angry about something. Um, the third week, a reunion. I see a reunion for somebody, a gathering, a family gathering, maybe. Very emotional one. So there will be a lot of feelings said out loud or shown. And strength, finding this peaceful ground where you both feel like you don't need to be necessarily happy to be in each other's presence. Somebody older than you. Strength, yeah. Somebody older than you, maybe, possibly. Or if you see yourself as the lion, then somebody who's a little bit younger or the same age, who knows? But anybody, anyway, somebody here, they will be very comfortable in your presence and you will be very comforted by their presence as well. Overall, feeling this acceptance, which is a great end for a month anyway. Feeling accepted and calm and appreciated and just everything flowing very fluently. Yeah. No forced energies, no forced feelings, everything flowing just fine. Just natural. I'm gonna push them to the top here, so I have space for the oracle cards. Alright. The oracle cards I will use as just clarifiers regarding the other cards. So if anything that's been missed wants to show itself, those will show it. Though I would rather shuffle off camera because this deck is just humongous. I will try here, and if I hit the stand, I'm just gonna pull back. Virgo, what's February gonna be like? What's February gonna be like for Virgo? February for Virgo. February for Virgo. Alright, we have one. February for Virgo. Another one. Those are pretty hard to shuffle, but they're worth it. They're sure worth it. February for Virgo. Okay, another one. In their case, I don't wait for them to fly out of the deck because they usually don't. They just stick out really out of the deck, if that makes any sense. February for Virgo. This one wanted to come out. There we go. Putting the deck to the side. And let's see. First week. Jump in. See, this one I haven't seen much. I've had this deck for about a year or so, and I haven't seen this card jump out almost for anybody. So, I don't know. Consider yourself lucky. Jump in. Andromedan energy, adventure, say yes to change. This deck has a very big booklet with very in-depth meanings, but in this case I thought for this reading it would be perfect to just use the one that comes to me naturally. I'm sorry. Defenseless, writing past wrong things, uprooting. Third week. Child of the cosmos, the intelligence of the universe lies within you. This one has been popping up a lot, so it could be a connecting point for everybody. Last but not least, I remember. Soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. Can you see how your color theme is mostly purple and blue? That's pretty cool. Maybe those colors are lucky for you. Okay, so let's begin. Week 1, jump in. Exactly like the Fool here. Jump in action. Just take it as it comes. Take the adventure. Say yes to change. Say yes to the new people coming in. Say yes to the new places that you should go. Even if it stops you from the thing that you are focused on, say yes, because this adventure, this detour you're taking, it will be more worth it than you can think. Second week, the I'm sorry. Like I said, getting out of the argument. Feeling defenseless sometimes can be a good thing. It means that both of you can finally open up, or even if it's more people, open up to a very deep level so you can see the roots of the problem and just pluck them out. Pluck out the problem. Figure it out. Say, I'm sorry. Forgive. Forgiveness is really important, guys. Don't forget that. Virgo, I know you can sometimes think down on people, but nobody does wrong on purpose. I'm hearing this really loud and clear in my head. Nobody does wrong on purpose. There is always a reason, a root behind it. So just take your time to find the root. Feel defenseless, open up. Let them open up and figure it out. The third week here, the child of the cosmos, other than the reunion and the earning, winning at some situation, here you guys have just a deep knowing. In the third week, you won't really be wondering what to do or how to do it or what to say, because things, they will flow even more naturally than in the past weeks, or even more. The color blue here to me indicates this energy of very calm, very fresh. You're gonna be rested or focused on resting, and you will just know how things will go. Things will just work out for you perfectly in this week, for the most part anyway, as long as you work hard for it. Okay, last but not least, again, I keep repeating this, maybe I should try to cut it down a little. If it bothers you, say it in the comments. I remember Soul Plan, Fate Life, and Destiny Life. Here, I'm relating this card more to this one, to the relationship, not so much for grounding yourself. But then again, remembrance could be a grounding way. So if this resonates for you, then hear me out. The way to ground yourself is to go back in memories. Go back in how your life was, do a little overlook maybe, and then think about what you like it to be and how it's actually going. Then try to find the mid grounds. That would be your grounding here, finding the mid grounds. For others, if this is about the relationship, like I first said, that means this person that you're connecting with, you're going to get on a new deepness level of your relationship. It is your destined person. And now finally you're unlocking this feeling of unconditional love, unending love, overall something that's way bigger than we can see or feel. So just keep this in mind. And well, I think this is all I get for you guys. I think they were very good cards, and I hope your month really goes well. I hope you're doing well. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you in the next video.